stand before you to address a pressing issue that affects us all: climate change and its effects on our planet. Climate change is not a distant concept or a problem for future generations. It is happening right now, and its consequences are far-reaching and impactful. We must understand the gravity of the situation and take decisive action to address this global challenge. Climate change is primarily caused by human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes have resulted in a dramatic increase in carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas concentrations. These gases act like a blanket, trapping heat in our atmosphere and causing the Earth's temperature to rise, a phenomenon known as global warming. The effects of climate change are evident across the globe. Rising temperatures have become a stark reality, with record-breaking heat waves becoming more frequent. Our ice caps and glaciers are melting at an alarming rate, contributing to the rise in sea levels. Coastal communities are already experiencing the devastating impacts of flooding, displacement, and loss of livelihoods. But it's not just the rising temperatures and sea levels that concern us. Climate change is disrupting ecosystems and jeopardizing biodiversity. Plants and animals are struggling to adapt to the changing conditions, and some species face the risk of extinction. Coral reefs, the vibrant and diverse underwater ecosystems that provide habitat for countless marine species, are bleaching and dying due to warmer and more acidic waters. Moreover, climate change has severe implications for our water resources. Changing precipitation patterns lead to more frequent and intense droughts in some regions, while others experience heavier rainfall and increased flooding. These water extremes disrupt agriculture, threaten food security, and strain access to clean drinking water for millions of people worldwide. We cannot ignore the impact of climate change on human lives and livelihoods. Vulnerable communities, particularly in developing countries, bear the brunt of its effects. Extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, cyclones, and wildfires, are becoming more frequent and intense, causing the loss of homes, infrastructure, and, tragically, lives. The poor and marginalized are disproportionately affected, further exacerbating social and economic inequalities. However, it is not all doom and gloom. We have the power to mitigate climate change and create a more sustainable future. We must transition from our reliance on fossil fuels to clean and renewable energy sources. Investing in renewable energy technologies will not only reduce greenhouse gas emissions but also create new job opportunities and drive economic growth. We need global cooperation to tackle climate change effectively. Governments, businesses, and individuals must work together to implement and strengthen policies that promote sustainable practices, reduce emissions, and protect our environment. It is crucial to support and amplify the voices of climate activists and organizations that are advocating for change and demanding accountability. Education and awareness are key in this fight against climate change. By understanding the science behind it and its impacts, we can empower ourselves to make informed choices and change our behavior. Each one of us has a responsibility to reduce our carbon footprint, conserve energy, practice sustainable consumption, and support initiatives that protect and restore our natural environment. In conclusion, climate change is an urgent and existential threat that demands immediate action. We must acknowledge the reality of its effects on our planet, ecosystems, and human lives. Let us unite, not only as individuals but as a global community, to combat climate change, preserve our planet for future generations, and ensure a sustainable